motherboard parts. Yeah, I can't find any of those non-angulated SATA cables. Yeah, so all I got are these cables that are have the angles on them. I gotta see if I can run the angle the other way. I'm telling you, cable management takes forever to do, but it is worth it in the long run. Gamer Express, you may know the answer to this because I can't say I've ever done it before. I have 6 SATA spots on this motherboard. Do I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in row, or can I put these angulated ones in like 1 and 3? Because I got the angles, and I really don't want to run the angle like that. See how I got the flat on this end? The other end's got the angle, but I can't put 2 angles on each other on the motherboard. So are you saying for your liquid cooler, are you saying for a like an all-in-one cooler kit? Or I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Self-contained liquid cooling. Is that like an all-in-one kit you're saying, as opposed to getting like a pump and making your own tubing and stuff? Because I would just go for the all-in-one kits because I have no experience. I have no experience making water cooling tubing. I think what I'm going to do is try 1 and 3. Okay, set it in my BIOS. That's what I was hoping. That's what I'm going to do for this, because I don't want to use this cable. I don't know how long I've had it. I think that's from like a build I did 5 years ago. I don't feel like my first one plugged in. Okay, I just put them in there like that. Less push on the cable too. So I just moved them up one, that way there's less tension on the cable. Alright, now we gotta plug in the power for them. We're almost done with this build. We are almost done. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess when I'm done I could probably boot it up. That sounds fair, right? You guys have been sitting here watching me for how long now? I guess I could probably boot it up and prove that it works. Prove that I know half of what I'm doing. Any guess what operating system I'm running on it? Yeah, I would stick to an all-in-one kit for cooling, just because I do want to, in the future, probably sometime this year, I'm going to buy a water cooling kit and to make my own pipes and stuff. I think I'm going to run my cables here. Little twisty tie. To go with a different one. I think it's all put together. SATA, power, USB, or sorry, audio, USB, power, system fan 1, system fan 2, power, CPU fan. I think I just gotta wind these up a little bit, tuck these away. Find something to tie these together with, and what do you think? Did I manage the cables all right? Did I do okay with those cables? Got room for the GPU in there. We got room to put a GPU in there. I just gotta slide some stuff over. Got all those tucked in there too. What do you think? Get that side panel on. I just tucked the extra power cables up here on the top. I am not running 7 or 8. I will say I did give the SteamOS a shot, just because I hadn't used it before, and since I had a 1 terabyte hard drive with nothing on it, I figured I would give it a shot. And I ran the SteamOS, and for some reason, when I first turned it on, first ran it with SteamOS, it ran okay. When I changed accounts to switch to a different account, because I have 2 Steam accounts, when I switched accounts, from that point on I couldn't connect to the network. I couldn't switch to the other account, I couldn't swap back to the first account, nothing to get back onto the network. Nothing would work, so I had to give up on SteamOS, and I am actually running, because I'm a cheapskate, I am running the Windows 10 Developer Preview, because it runs just as well, and it's free. So just real quick, I mean, I'm going to put this panel on, but that's it. There it is. We'll get the GPU probably next week. If you want, I'll stream that when I put the GPU in. I can't imagine that it'll be much to it. This is a little bent. Let me try to straighten this out a bit. I'm sure you know this, you've done enough of them. If you've ever got to bend metal or anything on your case, like I just did, always put like a towel or something over it, because if you don't, you're just going to strip the paint off of it, and then it's going to look like garbage afterwards. So I happen to have a paper towel sitting nearby, so I just threw the paper towel on it. So normally I only do these finger tight. They're thumb screws, but I'm actually, because it's bent a little, I just want to bend it back a little. That's what the back looks like. Oh, shook my table. I can say it's got a little bit of weight to it. A little bit of weight to it, but it's not bad. Alright, so you want to see this thing boot? I probably have to adjust some of the motherboard settings, the BIOS settings, but it should boot because I was using it when it was in the other case. I'm pretty sure this case right here, this is the old case, I'm pretty sure this case weighs the same as the entire computer in the new case. So I can put this back in. You want to see this thing boot? Where am I? You want to see this thing boot up? Hope for the best. Make sure it doesn't explode. Alright, some things may flicker. I'm gonna unplug my monitor, plug that in to the new one. Alright, put the power on and make sure it doesn't catch on fire. Make sure my mouse is on. I'd say it looks pretty good. I like that fan in the front. That's why I really didn't want to move that fan. There you go. It's on. Loading up. Make sure both my drives read. Yep, there's my 120 gig SSD right there, and that is the 1 terabyte hard drive. I'm not online right now. I didn't plug in the network cable. I can plug in the network cable. To plug in the network cable later. Alright, well, it's on. It's built. It's on. It's booted. My Steam is opening because I have it set to auto run, but I'm not online, so. Right? You like that? Don't you like that fan right there? That nice blue fan? I'm not plugged into my internet, so. But, that's just my monitor there. That's you over there on my laptop. That's the monitor. That's the computer. The LEDs right there, the restart switch, that was red when I turned it on, so that's blue there. Right there's that 3.0 USB, that's the 2.0 USB, those are the audio jacks, and there you go. It's built. How do you like that? So, I'd say it looks pretty good right there. So yeah, so I'm gonna get 290. I'll probably get a 290 sometime. My guess would be later. I'll probably buy it later this week, so I'll probably get it next week. My mic is over there, so I'll get a 290. Probably get it in next week. I'm back. And I really think that I'm probably going to get a another 120 SSD and run RAID 0 and see how I like that. And I'm also going to put a different fan in the back. I do want to make sure my airflow is right. If that's an intake. Perfect. So my power supply actually draws case air and blows out. So I have 2 ports blowing out in the back, and I have this one drawing in the front. That's sucking in pretty good because that's holding that plastic right there. So looks like I got good airflow. I even can pull up and monitor temps real quick. And I got the i5 4590, and currently it is at 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 degrees Celsius. So I would say that it's under no load, but I would say that temperatures are just fine on it. I'm just taking a peek at my fans real quick. Fans are running low RPMs right now and staying nice and cool. Yeah, I got the front pushing, and then the two in the back are pulling. Um, but I think that I certainly think there's enough airflow that it's nothing. There's no negative pressure in the case, so I don't think it's. I think it's good airflow. That's it. Where's my light? So yeah, so I appreciate you staying around while I bugged you the entire time. Um, I got nothing else. I'm gonna clean it up, put it away, and probably go to bed. I may play some games for a little while, but I don't think I'm gonna stream. So, do you think future builds would be interesting? This is the first time I've actually ever built a computer on a screen before. What do you think of that? I think I could probably be a little more entertaining, but when I have my store, it's going to be way better because I'm going to have. I got a couple of tripods. I'll need to get another webcam, but I think when I have my store, it'll be a little bit better. I do have a green screen and stuff, so I think it'll help a bit with the background. I plan on making some videos when I do some stuff like that. So hopefully, some people, you guys will find it interesting. I know there's a few people in here earlier. They left. But I'm glad that you hung around. I only got one injury on the fingers, so it's not too bad. I'm gonna call it a night here. I appreciate you staying with me. All right, you have a good night. Hey, I'm not sure who followed because I unplugged my other screen, but I will get an email in a second before I stop the stream, and I will know who followed. I usually get an email fairly soon. I don't know who followed because I don't have my screen up. Was that you that just followed? Because I don't have my second screen plugged in, um, it didn't pop up with my thing. There we go. There's my email. I want to find out who just followed. Bear Fu Gung. Somehow I get the feeling that's a bot. I'm fine with it. Bots still will follow her, right? All right. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the stream now. I appreciate you staying with me for it. I'll probably do another one in the future. I'll probably when I put the GPU in, I'll probably go ahead and stream that. Maybe when I run Raid Zero, I may stream that. It's not very fun to watch somebody run Raid, but we'll give it a shot. But I'm sure my future builds will be on here. So thank you. Truly appreciate it. I'll catch you in the future.